Good Monday evening, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I hope all you moms had a wonderful Mother's Day. I am going to do the family tree sign today. And if you guys want to know how I get my effects with the spray paint, just let me know and I'll do a video just on that, okay? The reason I decided to do the family tree sign today is because I got to tell you guys, you know, all you parents right now who have your kids home with you during this quarantine lockdown, and I know it's hard. You're having to homeschool them and, you know, do the whole 9 yards, entertain them the whole bit because there's no play dates, there's no school, there's no nothing. But I'll tell you something. I'm a grandma. I have 6 beautiful grandchildren. And right now, well, not right this minute, obviously, this minute and every minute since this started, I miss them so much it isn't funny. And I would give anything to go back and do the mommy thing again at the moment because I miss it. Don't get me wrong. I love my husband to pieces and we're doing really well. We haven't killed each other. We're actually getting along. It's been actually fabulous. I'm going to miss it when he goes back. But then again, they might, the way it's going, it looks like they may be able to work from home from now on because it has been working. And you don't fix it if it ain't broke, right? So we'll see. But the point is, I really miss my kids, my daughters, and my grandbabies. And yes, we've been doing porch visits. And yes, they, you know, did drop-offs on Mother's Day yesterday. And I got some beautiful gifts from my babies. But it is so not the same. I miss having cuddles and the whole bit and reading stories to them and all that. And when you don't have your kids anymore at home. So for those of you, and I get it, trust me, like I said, I was a mother of 3 daughters on my own for quite a while. I get how tough it is, okay? I really do. But honest, guys, before you know it, they are full grown. So enjoy it as much as you can while you can. And yeah, I'm lucky. I have daughters, and you know what they say. Girls always come home, and they do. We've got a pretty damn good relationship, and I love them to pieces. But I sure miss my little girls. It's almost like you mourn them. They're no longer little girls anymore. Those little girls aren't in my life anymore. They're grown, beautiful, intelligent women. Okay, so we're doing the family tree. So what I did was I downloaded the jewels for the months and I put everybody's name beside it. So I've got Gavin and I've got Amanda's family, Amanda, Jordan, Tristan, and Emma. Amanda, Jordan, Emma, and Tristan. 3 of them were born in May. I've got Nikki, Charlie, Kai, and River. I've got Cassie, Logan, Mac, and Finn and Mac. And they're all going to go on here somehow. But right now, and what I did, I did them in the jewels, right? The plastic jewels. So this is the tree. Now remember, when you order yours, this is attached to here. Now that he used the different, but I cut the old one off that broke and put this one that is really sturdy on. So they're going to be in 2 pieces for me, but for if you order the family tree, it's 1 piece. Unless you want it in 2, you can let me know. Anyway, this is how I spray painted it. I did a bunch of different colors and let them just splat down. And I got, there's a shimmer, a really nice shimmer to the top coat of this one, but there's green and blues in here. So what I'm doing is I'm using Color Passion Spearmint. And I've made it not so opaque. There's a bit of transparency to it. And we are using Color Passion's aluminum right here. So I'm going to pour clear over this. It's not going to be easy because it's all broken up. You know what would be easier? Probably to brush it on. Let's see if that would work. Got a bunch of brushes that... Let's do it this way. There we go. I'll just brush it on lightly. Remember, resin self levels, so that will help. But I got to make sure there's a fair amount on the whole thing. Or it won't matter if it levels or not, if it's not on a piece. This was actually a very good idea, because the other way would have taken forever. Not that this is going super fast, but better than trying to get it all on during a pour. I really, really like the sparkle effect that spray paint has. So like I said, guys, if you want to learn how I do the different effects in the spray paint, just let me know in a message below, and I will show you the different techniques that I use. It's all just fun. It's all learning. It's all just experimenting. What works, what doesn't work, and it's spray paint. So you let it dry. If you don't like it, you spray paint over top. Okay, so for now, I'm leaving this because I think I've got it all. Looks like it's all, oop, it's a whole section right here that isn't. You guys, you got to speak up louder. There we go. Yes? Yes. Okay, let's do family. This is not as easy because this is thinner, but this is okay. If you guys have some old paint brushes, you can get a bunch of cheap ones at the dollar store. You don't want them to be too cheap where the bristles are falling out and you're picking them out of your pieces. But, you know, ones that aren't going to cost a fortune and you don't mind if you lose 1 or 2. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to take the Color Passion Spearmint I'm just going to, I'm just going to do lines. Try and make sure that I got a bit everywhere. But this color is everywhere. And now I'm going to do the same with the silver. And in other words, it's just kind of throwing it on here. This is fun. Nothing to it. No rhyme or reason. Just having fun and getting really cool effects. You can't lose when you are not doing anything in particular, not expecting. There was nothing I was expecting from this. You know, it was not a planned design. This is the way it is, and I love it. Just love it. And now, guys, I'm going to let it get tacky, okay? Because there's no use putting these gems on now. They will just sink. So what I'll do is start with Gavin and I up here. And I'll do Mandy's family here, Nikki's family here, and Cassie's family here. And I will put the dogs. Now, I don't have the right color for Bastion and Jethro. Jethro is July baby, so I have his. I'm not too sure I have Bastions, but I'll look and see what I can use to place them. But I'm going to leave this right here like this because I really like it. And like I said, I will come down and do the gems in a bit. So I'm going to bring you down, guys. Well, first I'll say goodbye, and then I'll bring you down and show you. So thank you for joining me. Thanks for putting up with my little sadness about missing my booze, but this is going to be cool. You know what else you could even do? Because of the way you could do clips on each of the little branches and put a picture, a small picture of each one of your children. There's so many different things you could do. A ribbon in each color on a branch. There are so many different things you can do. I love all these cutouts from my wood guy. This, I'm sure you've already seen it, but this is how the nurse turned out. Now I got to take the tape off the back, but this is how the nurse came out. And the R is glittered. And everything else is the blue and white. And it turned out pretty good. I'm actually I love the design. So there you go, guys. There is the nurse. This will be the family tree. So you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Hope you have a great week. And I will see you soon. But for now, come on down and see the family tree. And tomorrow, because I will come back down in a little bit when it's tacky and put on some of the gems. There's the gems in our family. There's Gavin and I. Oops. Well, I'll leave that before I make it worse. But they will go on here, and you will see the pictures tomorrow in the group or on my Facebook Resin Pigment Canada page. So there you go, guys. Have a great, great night.